What's up, guys? We are back again with another video, and we'll be analyzing Gbpjpy gold or Xauusd, Nzdjpy, and Audjpy. So what I've realized was that whilst I analyzed Xauusd and other pairs with you, and I realized that they moved the way that we predicted here. Remember, we use our technical analysis to tell where the market is going, what is going to happen. We don't just control or allow ourselves and say, no, we don't blame the market if we are dealing with the real stuff. So now, I would like us to actually start with an intro. Gbpjpy. So, Gbpjpy, it has been a long buy since last year, 2020, around sometime March, if I'm not wrong. So, this is my trend line, but now you can see that maybe I went too far. Maybe I went too far. I can start this trend line from here and see what happens. See what happens here. It looks like we have, yeah, there we go. There we go. And then we also have our support and resistance, so we can just push this and then put our support and resistance here. Yeah, okay. Looks like this. Now this is our support and resistance. This is our double bottom. And then up here we have our top. Top. We can use small here. Small as this is what this means. Okay, so this is our support and resistance. This is our support and resistance of a new level. As you could see from here, here it was the bottom, then it went up there, and then went again, it respected here, and then it was support for sale, it went down. Then it proved the support and resistance here, and then it went up, and then went back in, and then you see this continuation of a sell here until here. So after that we have another support here which confronted the double bottom, then we bought Gbpjpy. After that we went up there to our support and resistance of this level here, which was 153.386. So we saw this support and resistance. But now Gbpjpy just broke there. You could see from here it made it triple bottom here, and then it was a strong level here. So we had a continuation of a buy, and then it went here. And then now we have again our trend line. You see this can go respect to the trend line. Of course it broke a little bit of this level, but if you could just pay attention, you can see it didn't really break it. It was just a false breakout, and then went back in. And now this was the so now after that we can see it walk from here and then to there, and then here was like our take profit one, like I predicted. I said our take profit one will be here, and then we are waiting to see take profit two here. But by the look of things, if you could just draw trend lines, you could see there is still a long way to go here in this pair. There is still a long way to go in this pair. So now how do we look at this pair? We just look for bigger time frames. So we are still going here. We are still going here with GBP. So now this is monthly. Remember, this was a sell, and then we could just say this was 1, 2, and then this is 3, and 3 following just 1 in here. So we could just say they could break these levels, all of them. But now what we are doing, we are just going to take this and then take our shape and put our support and resistance here, because now we know where we are going. So we can put our support and resistance here. So So now this is going on. You can see even after they broke off the supporting resistance at this level, you can see a little bit of a test there, but it didn't touch, but yes, we have testing it. It continues to go up. Even if we look into 4 hours chart, we will see that this continues to hit up. So now we know that Gbpjpy is buying in. We are just waiting for it to break this level. Once it breaks this level, we are entering. We are entering. Of course, it will make a test, a retest here, there, and then it goes straight up. So now we have this portion to become millionaires, all of us. So now we are done with Gbpjpy. We can go to Nzdjpy, then Audjpy, and then gold, depending on the time that we have. So now, this one again, you see the GPU. I trade GPY pairs because I am actually more good at them. So, and I found them more easier than others. They are not so volatile like others. So when you trade your pairs, you need to know your pairs. Even though I didn't trade it, I just analyze it because when I started trading, I was sticking on it a lot. So I became really great at trading gold. So it's just the fact that I'm willing to change. So now we can see this again from down there. It has been buying Audjpy. It never stopped. So now we could just see at some point there it made a support and resistance. So we'll just see where was this support and resistance coming from. You see here it is, here it is, here it is. So now you can see this was supporting resistance. This was a support for sale, the management movement, and then it was, you could see even here it was support for little sale, but the bulls were stronger than the bears. It broke up, it broke this support and resistance. Now this became a support for buyers and resistance for sale. That you see it continuing until this level where we saw the change in direction, at this level. We saw that we had a long sell from there. I think it was, yeah, it was on 6 May 2021. We had a sell until here. Now we have another support and resistance at this level. This level is strong. And we see it buying. Now we put our first take profit here at this level, at level 81.545. So this was the first take profit. Of course, if you made a support and resistance here, and then it broke the support and resistance, and then it became the support of the bullish movement, which I mean I still see the long or the continuation of the buy until here. So we are still going to buy Audjpy until up there. We are still going to buy Audjpy until up there. And then now with Audjpy, it's much easier. It's a simple pair. If you look in history, once it breaks this trend or this level, the pattern resistance here, then we will be able to know whether, if it breaks it, we know that we continue the buy until here. But if it doesn't, it will go back down and then it will test here. Remember, the market is so precious, it always respects the elders, so it will hit the take profit, come back a little bit down. Maybe this will be a new support and resistance here, and then as you know, so this could be the support and resistance, and then you hit here, and you see it continue to buy. So by the look of things, everything is still a buy on Gbpjpy, and if you could look, it just rejected a lot of selling movement, which this confirms we are buying for a long time. So now we are going to the other pen, Nzdjpy. Now we are done with Audjpy, we are done with Gbpjpy. Now we are going to analyze Nzdjpy. Even if you could look at monthly on your trend lines, technical analysis, you could see it just You see, you can see that from here. So this was 1, 2, 3, this was 4, and then 5. But once this goes out, we know that we still continue the buying movement on Gbpjpy. Before I waste any time, we can also go to Nzdjpy. So Nzdjpy, these pairs are so nice because when they move, they behave the same way. So that's why I trade them. I don't try to trade complicated stuff. I trade. I always try to trade the most, the most. Was like, if you could see, here we go. Here we go. It's just broke the trend line. We are still expecting Nzdjpy to buy a lot. We are still expecting Nzdjpy to buy a lot. So for now, we could just be uh, putting our attention, our focus here. So now you can just say, you see, Nzdjpy. For people who want to buy it, there is still a possibility that you can catch it. But remember, this is another level. Don't ever lose focus or forget that there are levels within, so that you can actually do your things right. You could actually do your things right. Because if you look at it, okay, so now I was saying that bear in mind that this is a level. So it could hit here and then maybe come back down and then continue to go up. So of course, if you have any question or thing that you feel like you want MOSOTHOFXTADER to explain it for you, you could just leave the comment section there. I will get back to you as fast as I can. So, MOSOTHOFXTADER is here to help you guys. It's all about people. It's about unity. And one Muslim guy who just told himself that he's going to help people through this, and I'm hoping you get the help that you need in this space. But don't be afraid to ask about any other pairs. You should tell me what to analyze on other pairs. I will just do that. I will just do that. I wouldn't, because the strategy that I use, it doesn't matter which pair it is. On goals. You could see here now we had like daily movement, and then we can see that broke the trend line. Just after breaking the trend line, this is like the first and the second condition of the list. There is still a lot of movement to go, because this was your one again, and then this is your two now. Expecting the tree to be a little bit longer. So now we are going to look for gold. We are going to look for gold. We call it gold meter, yeah, or XAUD, XAUUSD, yeah. So okay. Now we can see gold went up again. So now we are going to see why it gold go up. So now here we are. Here we are. Here we are in gold. So by the look of things, gold looks so. You see. So now, so I'm still expecting it to finish this buying movement until 1832. But what I'm looking into, I can see gold is playing her games. I can just make a major trend line here. This, so this is the major trend line here. You see. So now, so now this is it. So by the look of things, this is how I see gold. So I see gold going to do, because long term wise, if you could look at here, it's a long sale. It's a long sale. Like the comebacks from this bottom, they don't pass the the previous highs. So for me, I still see a sell. So once it hits here, you can sell it. You here, and then put your stop loss here, just to avoid stop loss hand and all that, and then you can see it continue, and then it will make another trend where it will hit this trend line, maybe, I don't know why we were then, but if I have to be more MOSOTHFX, you can just do it. So if you look at it like this, you can see that gold, you see, you can see that gold still, so now it will hit somewhere here, but it will definitely hit 1600, even if it's not now, even if it's not this year. But by the look of things, the pattern that it gives us, this form of overshape, it simply says gold is going to hit to 1600. Of course, by then when gold touches 1600, then you will be okay. Now for the people who are trading gold, the most opportunities to be looking for, they are selling opportunities once it reaches those level where I just left off the point of, and then so you see. So now after this, I think for today I'm done, and I would like to just maybe let me share this one with you. I'm sure. So the best way is to master the skill. Once you master the skill, it doesn't matter how much amount you deposit into the coin, you can always make money. The other thing that is very important, like learn to buy the market at the low and sell at the high. If you can always beat that pattern, then yeah. So, um, so think we are done. So thank you everyone. This is MOSOTHFXTADER. You can find me on other platforms. I'm there on Facebook, and also on Instagram. You can find MOSOTHFXTRADER. Then anything that you want to talk about regarding the market, anything that you want to ask me regarding the market, or be it led to help, like I wouldn't hesitate to step up and help. So now we are done. Politician.